I love cows.
Any particular variety? Guernseys, Holsteins?
Which are the black and white ones?
Oh, God.
I pass a farm on my way to school, and they're so beautiful. They're so majestic, I dream about them. Leather shoes, hamburgers. How can anybody do that to a cow?
Make love, not belts. It's beautiful.
I haven't actually...
Oh, relax. It's something we doctors deal with all the time. I'm gonna write you the name of a drug. You don't need a prescription. It looks just like Depo-Provera.
But does it do the same thing?
Oh, God, no. That stuff has all sorts of nasty side effects. It's real medicine. Now, this is all you need. Your frat buddies will be completely fooled. You tell them how appalled the doctor was. Lots of laughs. Got your labs. Do you eat guinea pigs?
No.
How about hamsters or mice? Humans?
What are you talking about? Is something wrong with me?
Absolutely nothing. Blood work is perfect. You got lots of vitamins, minerals, all kinds of proteins, including a little something I like to call bovine serum albumin, which you get from eating the animals mentioned. Or cow. You don't really worship cows. So I have to wonder, what could be more humiliating than someone calling your girlfriend a cow and not being metaphorical? Nice.
It's my mom.
Either that's a very old photograph or it's your stepmom.
She goes around the house in a bikini, or less. I can't stop thinking about her. My dad's in Europe. I'll be watching TV. She'll give me a massage. I can't walk for an hour.
Still. Cows.
She's my mother!
Step.
Please? I just need the medicine for 3 months until I graduate and I move out of the house. Please.
You're not gonna have any fun at graduation.
I feel good.
That's your complaint. Your major symptom.
I told her this was a waste of time.
I notice colors more. And music, I'm really hearing music. I'm 82, and I'm supposed to be playing canasta with the other old ladies, but now, when I see a guy with a cute butt, I can't stop looking at him. Or a sexy beard.
And you figure that enjoying cute butts is a sign of disease.
It all started a month ago when Mark rented Gone with the Wind for me, but it had the wrong DVD in it.
Oh, right, I forgot. This is all my fault.
Of course, he was too busy to bring it back.
Yeah, like I don't have a life.
So I watched it, and it had this actor in it, this kid called Ashton Kutcher. Now, I think about Ashton all the time. All the time. You remind me of him. Same bedroom eyes.
People are always mixing us up.
I suppose you need to check my heart.
No, that won't be necessary.
I told you.
But I am going to admit you to the hospital for tests.
What test? She's just old.
And you're just insufferable. Your mother has had a sudden personality change. It should be checked out. I'll have a nurse come in and admit her. I'm too handsome to do paperwork. Good afternoon. I'm Dr. House. I'm going to be looking at your... Perfect. Excuse me. Need Dr. Foreman in exam room 1 for a consult. So, when did this start?
A couple weeks ago. I didn't want to get pregnant. Jake's not into rubbers, so I got on the jelly. You think I'm allergic or something?
You have an infection. You're gonna need a sample.
I brought the jar.
No, I meant a sample of your... Okay, we have a neurological problem here.
There's something wrong with my brain?
Oh, yeah. You can cover yourself up. I got what I need. So, smell this. It smells like vaginosis, but it's not really my call.
Great. I'll be sure to put a gold star by your name on the board. Annika's biopsy for pancreatic cancer was negative.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some antibiotics. You probably shouldn't have sex for a while.
How long?
On an evolutionary basis, I'd recommend forever. Anything else besides the shortness of breath?
Not really. It's actually just kind of a tightness.
You smoke?
No, never.
Exercise?
8 hours a day. I teach preschool.
Sounds fun. Any history of heart disease in your family?
Not that I know of.
Take a deep breath. Been under a lot of stress lately?
No more than usual.
You're probably just a little anemic. I'm gonna do an EKG just to make sure.
Do I need to take this off?
No, you can just pull that down in front. Good Lord. Are those real?
Do they look real?
They look pretty damn good.
They were a present for my husband's 40th. I figured he'd enjoy them more than a sweater.
That's so sweet. But I'm afraid the cause of your problem could be staring us right in the face. Actually, I guess I'm the one doing the staring. Of course, I can't be sure. I'd like to consult a colleague. He's actually somewhat of an expert in these matters. Can I get a page on Dr. Wilson? You're not pregnant.
Well, I told you that. But there's got to be some other reason I'm still spotting.
Sure. You were pregnant. Based on your hormone levels, you've had a miscarriage.
I haven't even been on a date.
Right. Since it's physically impossible to have sex without someone buying you dinner.
I haven't had sex since I split up with my husband. That was almost a year ago.
Fine. Have it your way. Immaculate conception.
What do I do?
Well, it's obvious. Start a religion.
Petechial bruising? I don't know if I pronounced that right.
Gosh, the internet is such a wonderful tool.
It could be leukemia.
Definitely possible. The more likely diagnosis is hickey.
Well, it can't be a hickey.
Why is everybody so ashamed of sex all of a sudden?
I'm not having sex. I barely even thought about sex since my marriage. Ow!
I say you're having sex, you say you're not. Either you're lying or I'm wrong. Or there's some middle ground.
You mean like oral?
I mean you're having sex without knowing it. I'm testing you for booze, drugs, and GHB.
I don't drink. Or what's GHB?
The date rape drug. You have restored my faith in the human race. You're lying.
No, I'm not lying.
Just got your results back. No GHB, no nothing. Means you're having sex and you're lying about it.
No. And I have a new symptom. I have a rash on my butt. Do you wanna? Yeah. What is it?
It's a carpet burn.
No, it can't be. Doctor, I love sex. I miss it. I haven't had any in over a year.
Well, you managed to keep this appointment, so you have no short-term memory problem. Multiple personalities? You find yourself losing chunks of time? Did you wake up and you don't remember falling asleep?
No, I just wake up really exhausted.
Something upsetting you?
No. My ex lives in the apartment downstairs. He's always calling me. Always wanting to get back together, complaining about mixed signals. Get out of my life. How much clearer can you get?
We have a sleep lab in the basement. If nothing else, it'll get you away from your ex for a night. These were your brainwaves at 2:45 a.m. Here it comes as an abrupt jump from slow wave sleep. This indicates partial sleep arousal. The most common type is somnambulism, sleepwalking.
That would explain why I'm so tired when I wake up.
Yes, and also why you were pregnant. And the hickeys. And the carpet burn.
I had sex in my sleep.
Sexsomnia is a documented disorder. You said your ex lives downstairs.
I'll kill him.
Okay, but he probably didn't know that you were asleep. Sexsomniacs can act pretty normal. I'm gonna write you a prescription for a low-dose antidepressant. It'll let you sleep better. If you want to save yourself the $15 copay, you could have sex while you're awake.
He's my ex. I
You live in
don't...
the same building, you haven't had sex with anyone else for a year. You sleepwalk right into his arms. Call me crazy, but I'm sensing unresolved issues. Sore throat? Let's stop lupus. Well, not everyone can operate a zipper. You know, the up, the down. What comes next?
My new girlfriend. Never been with a guy who wasn't circumcised. So she freaked and...
Aha. And you wanted Rivka to feel all gemütlich. I get it. It's a Schande.
Oh! I got some box cutters and,
Just like Abraham did it.
I sterilized them, which, I was told you're supposed
Stop talking. I'm gonna get a plastic surgeon. Get the Twinkie back in the wrapper.
Really bad, especially at night. It's like my heart is on fire. Like it's, oh, I don't know, like,
Burning?
exactly.
Sounds almost like heartburn.
So, can you give me something?
Like a thesaurus?
What?
I take it you never mentioned this during any of your prenatal visits.
Prenatal. I'm not pregnant.
Sorry, you don't get to make that call unless you have a stethoscope. Union rules.
I know when I'm pregnant, all right? I have 6 kids. That's why my husband had a vasectomy and we use condoms.
Vasectomies can reverse themselves, condoms break.
Okay. This is what a woman is supposed to look like. Okay, we're not just skin and bones. We have flesh. We have curves.
You have little people inside you. Okay. I'm sorry. Guess I must have just been brainwashed by the media and all those years of medical training.
Damn right.
I'll see if I can find some antacids while the nurse gets some blood.
Blood. Why?
For the heartburn. Gotta make sure it's not spreading.
The ultrasound and biopsy confirmed our worry. The tumor is extremely large, at least 30 pounds.
Oh, God.
It's actually a personal record for this clinic.
But it's completely benign. There's no sign of cancer at all. I've already spoken with Dr. Bergen, and he's available first thing in the morning.
For what?
For the surgery.
But if it's not cancer, it can't kill me, right?
No.
I'll have a huge scar. I won't be able to wear a bikini.
You wear a bikini now?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Nope. But I've never gone swimming with you.
I knew it. That's what this is all about. You were trying to force me to have cosmetic surgery.
Yeah, that's exactly why I planted a 30-pound tumor on your ovary.
It's not gonna kill me. The only thing surgery is gonna do is change the way I look. That is the definition of cosmetic surgery.
It would also relieve your heartburn and discomfort.
Yeah, right. Why give an antacid if you can cut someone up and make them a little easier on your eyes? My husband loves my body. He can't get enough of it. You think he's gonna want to touch me if I look like I've been gutted like a fish?
That was unexpected.
Yeah, it was. Men are pigs.
You called me in to tell me.
I should have realized vasectomy and condoms was overkill, but this was too obvious to miss. Cute kids. Love her green eyes and his baby blues. Of course, since both you and your husband have brown eyes.
Where'd you get that?
From the father of 3, maximum 4 of your 6 children. So I'm thinking maybe the reason you don't want surgery is that while your husband will find you attractive no matter what, all the other men you're sleeping with might not be so open-minded. Which brings me back to my original thesis. Men are pigs. You got nothing to worry about. They'll pretty much have sex with anyone. Fat, skinny, married, single, complete strangers, relatives.
You are sick.
So are you. And I'm sure there are websites full of men looking for married women with surgical scars. So have the surgery. Please.
Okay.
You don't need a $400 handbag.
It's kind of hard to check your throat when you're flapping your gums around.
Oh, God.
But it's for the fall formal.
He doesn't care if it's for the presidential inauguration.
But I'm using Marissa's old dress. It's free.
Yeah, you know what else is free? Roof over your head, the food you eat, your phone, your computer. How long have you been congested?
A week, ever since we got back from Fresno.
Fresno. That's in France, right? See the Parthenon?
California. I've got no appetite. I'm aching all over. I'm weak.
Does that hurt?
Oh, yeah.
Does his voice always have that unattractive nasal tone?
Totally.
I'm gonna take that giggle as a no. Fever, aches, weakness, loss of appetite. Been having any anal sex with IV drug users lately?
Of course not. I'm married.
You think she might have been having
No.
It's probably a rhinovirus.
What's that?
Cold. Take this 4 times a day. Stay off airplanes, flying cesspools.
Oops. I dropped something. If there's anything else you can think of, please call.
Yes?
He's too old and weak. Dr. House? Hi. How are you?
Not as good as you think I am.
Don't worry, I'm not stalking you. My dad just lost his medicine. He had to come back for another prescription.
Yeah, right. He's moving it on the street, isn't he?
Yeah, my dad, the meth kingpin. Why haven't you returned any of my calls?
I plan to. In a couple of years.
I was just calling to say thank you. And to tell you how impressed I was. You diagnosed my dad by just looking at him.
Felt his glands, too.
Oh, there's my dad. I gotta go.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, and you really don't have to wait a couple years to return my calls. Just 6 months till I turn 18. Hi, Dr. House.
Hello, girl whose name I don't remember, but whose dad I treated, so I don't really know why she's here.
Allie. I think I caught what my dad has. The rhino thing.
Right. Does that hurt?
Little. It's in my chest, too.
Of course it is. Kinda had access through the shirt. This'll work.
Feels good.
Exactly when did New Jersey run out of horny 17-year-old boys?
About 5 weeks ago. It's been very lonely.
Ventilation scan was normal. Time to send him home.
Can't leave right now. Well, congratulations, you are the proud owner of your very own rhino thing.
A rhinovirus? You can't leave because she has a cold?
Can't leave because Cuddy says I can't leave.
Hey.
You could get into a lot of trouble being here.
I wanted to see you.
Yeah, I got that. So did everyone else. They think you're a stalker.
One could argue those people might be jealous of your attention.
Yes, I actually made that argument.
And going home?
It's the plan.
In Iceland, the age of consent is 14.
I'm surprised tourism isn't a bigger industry up there.
So today I'm jailbait, but in 22 weeks, anybody can do anything to me. Will I be so different in 22 weeks?
22 weeks is enough for an embryo to grow arms and legs.
It's just a line. An arbitrary line drawn by a bunch of saddled men in robes.
Yeah. Who cares what judges think?
Didn't think of you as a guy who followed rules just because they were rules.
You are over 10 years younger than me. I said over. Gotta go.
House.
Dr. Cuddy, do you happen to know the way to the Icelandic consulate? This young woman, a stranger to me, was just asking directions.
Security was gonna call the police. I don't want to do that to you. Go home.
She needed a ride.
She got here on her own. She can get home on her own. Now. And if I see you on hospital grounds again, I will call the police.